an obstacle course in Ibiza, pasta night in Sedona, a brand new GCU TV show, and spring sports.
We've got a packed show for you today, friends. Welcome back to Lopes Lately, your go-to spot for the latest on what's happening in Lope country. I'm Olivia Osen.
And I'm Melodi Hankins. It's hard to believe, Olivia, but this is our last Lopes Lately of the school year.
Yes, and all of the end-of-the-year events and ceremonies are taking place, like the Lope Awards, which are happening tonight.
The annual ceremony celebrates team and individual success.
Last year's Athletes of the Year went on to professional success. Gianna Gorley, last year's Female Athlete of the Year, is now playing on loan for DC Power FC of the USL Super League in Washington, D.C.
And Jacob Wilson, last year's Male Athlete of the Year, now plays shortstop for the Athletics in the MLB.
This year's awards will take place tonight in the arena. While attendance is limited to GCU Athletics athletes and staff, you can keep an eye on the Instagram account at GCU Lopes to see who the winners are. In our last show, we told you about Chili Night, which is for the guys.
But did you also know there's Pasta Night, and this time it's for the gals? Every Wednesday in Sedona Hall, a group of freshman women gather to be vulnerable, offer encouragement, and hold each other accountable.
To have this safe space to just hang out and help people feel seen and loved and be able to reflect the light of Christ in that and be vessels for his love has been so awesome.
In his eyes, we always want reassuring, encouraging words, just who does the Lord see you as, and how can you make that the thing that you identify yourself with in your life.
The Pasta Night Gals are getting together for a special end of the year event on Wednesday. For more information, check out the Instagram account at BIZOLIMB.
We've got a quick preview of an exciting event to showcase student talent in the fall. Thursday Night Live debuted recently. This production by the College of Arts and Media features live music, dance performances, student short films, and even an appearance by esports. And it was all broadcast live on a new streaming platform called Cam Play. This first Thursday Night Live was a test, and the team is planning on making this a regular show in the fall.
You probably noticed one act stole the show on Thursday Night Live, Canyon Avenue. The band made up of 3 GCU students recently came out with their first album.
Reporter Dani Reta took a stroll to check out the Canyon Avenue story.
Inside of this small space, big things are happening. Canyon Avenue is a group of college musicians who came together to creatively express themselves at the beginning of this semester.
And one of the things that we wanted to do was get a worship night going in the hall. We started playing together a little bit more. This is going pretty well. We're having a lot of fun doing this. Let's just keep writing.
Their new album tells a story shaped by the memories shared in their freshman dorm room.
I know the fans mostly enjoy Fade Away as our most popular song, but for us, the creativity of how we play Cigarette Smoke is much more unique to us and much more enjoyable.
Before the live performances and streaming platforms, they were just 3 friends who shared a passion for music.
But one of my favorite parts about the band is that in every member of the band, you can hear their influences shine through. Our drummer's favorite band is Fish, and you can hear it in the way that he drums. And Jackson, our singer, sings like he's on a Backseat Lovers song. I played bass like I'm playing for Dominic Fike. All of it kind of blends together to make a very unique tone and a very personal sound that is so us, pulling together everything that we love about music.
From a dorm room studio to streaming platforms, Canyon Avenue is proving that big sound doesn't need a big space. I'm Dani Reta with Lopes Lately.
Graduation is here, and for many students, it's a time of excitement, nerves, and big decisions.
Whether it's jumping into a new job, taking a gap year, or heading to grad school, everyone's post-grad life looks a little different.
We hit the streets to see what some of our graduating Lopes have planned.
I just finished up track and field here, and I'm looking to start a career at the Westin Keeler Marriott up in North Scottsdale, and I'm also part of food and beverage at Dobson Ranch, so I got a couple of things lined up, and I'm excited to get started officially.
I'm moving to Tempe, and then I'm planning on getting my master's in the next year.
After I graduate, I plan on being a flight attendant or just having an internship with Southwest. And after that, I'll basically be able, after 6 months, to be a flight attendant and quest all over the nation and stuff.
When I graduate, I'm gonna go back home to Montana, and I'm gonna hopefully try out for an ER position.
My plans after graduating college are going to be to stay at GCU and actually work for GCU on the development team, helping build partnerships and just grow the community and the college in general.
Post-graduation, I plan to go into a sales directive job and go out back to Wisconsin, so I'm going home, and we're going to live life out there, so going back home.
I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to go on trips and have fun first.
I'm graduating with my nursing degree, so I'm going to take the NCLEX and then go on a few trips. I'm not sure where I'm going to work or where I'm going to live, but it's all in God's hands, and I'm just trusting His timing and praying. And so we'll see what that looks like.
Red Bull is known for doing big things, and this time 2 GCU students are right in the middle of it.
They're headed to Spain to take on a crazy competition. Phoebe Machakos has the story.
2 GCU students have been selected to compete in the Red Bull Ibiza Royale obstacle competition. This week, Emily Kohlauer and Jacob Yetter are going against some of the best in hopes that they can come out on top. Red Bull is known for putting on heart-dropping stunts and hosting nearly impossible competitions. The Ibiza Royale is said to be one of the wildest and entertaining ones yet. We reached out to the pair to find out more about their once-in-a-lifetime experience.
We saw it online first, so they posted like drawings of what the obstacle courses would be, but we really didn't know what to expect. The obstacle courses themselves, I don't think took us even more than 30 seconds. We were in and out of them pretty quickly. It was the running in between each obstacle course because you're going uphill, and so it was a climb. It wasn't just a flat race.
As cool as the Ibiza Royale sounds, it's not the only type of competition Red Bull has to offer. If you're interested in learning more about this, you can go to www.redbull.com/events to find out more. I'm Phoebe Machakos with Lopes Lately.
Olivia, can you see yourself doing something like this?
I don't know if I have the skill for that. I might just watch the professionals.
I think I agree with that.
Red Bull is known for sponsoring extreme athletes, and we've heard Kyle Schmidt has some extremely exciting sports news for us.
He is joining us now to tell us all about it. Spring is a busy season for Lope athletes, right, Kyle?
You got that right, Melody. The semester may be coming to an end, but sports are still in full swing. Let's take a look at an exciting week in the world of GCU athletics. The baseball team wrapped up a 3-game series against Utah Valley last weekend. They may have only come away with 1 win, but that win was the most meaningful game of the series. Sunday's game wasn't just about the score. It was Autism Awareness Family Day at the ballpark, and your Lopes put on a show, securing a commanding 10-4 victory. The Lopes now sit second in the WAC, and with the conference tournament just over a month away, the team looks to keep their momentum going.
As long as we just keep the momentum going and our confidence up, I think there's going to be a lot of good things for this program and this team.
They've got a big matchup this Tuesday night at 6:30 against the Arizona Wildcats, and they'll follow that up with a weekend series against Utah Tech. Moving across campus, GCU softball continues to dominate. The Lopes swept Seattle U in a 3-game set over the weekend, extending their win streak to 10 games. With a record of 33-6, they sit well above all other teams in the WAC. They'll have a challenging matchup tomorrow night when they take on ASU, and from there, they'll hit the road to play UT Arlington next weekend. Oh, and mark your calendars, the WAC tournament is set for May 7th through the 10th. Last Thursday, men's basketball welcomed 2 new members to the team. Jaden Henley, coming from UNLV, just had his career best season. Another key signing is Brian Moore Jr., who was voted the Mid-Major Player of the Year at Norfolk State. With the Lopes headed into a new conference, it will be exciting to see how they perform. One of our reporters, Chase Conley, had a chance to catch up with Mr. Jerry Colangelo, who gave his thoughts on the future of the program.
We've made great progress. We're moving into, as you say, a new conference, the Mountain West, and it's a step up in terms of competition. Very excited about our future, and rightfully so.
Wise words as usual from Mr. Colangelo. Make sure to keep an eye out on social media over the summer for any news related to GCU athletics. That's all for sports this week. Olivia, Melody, back to you.
Thanks, Kyle. This year's TEDx event brought together student leadership, speakers, and thinkers to share powerful messages with the campus community.
Reporter Bridgette Rawlings takes us inside the arena for a behind-the-scenes look at what went into making it all happen.
Grand Canyon University is fostering conversations and inspiring action by organizing this TED Talk event at the Global Credit Union Arena.
This student-organized event featured 8 speakers, passionate and knowledgeable in different areas. The lineup included one of our very own GCU students, Peyton Christensen.
Tonight I'm talking about the lost art of letter writing and its importance in today's digital world especially, and how it's never lost its significance. I hope to encourage every single person in the audience, a student, professional, parent, anyone, that they can pick up a pen and write. Even if you're not a TED speaker next year, you should definitely try to attend the event. It's super inspirational, and all the 8 speakers are different topics, and I'm sure you'll walk away with at least one new nugget of knowledge.
From student vendors, event details, and the theme, Loose Threads, this night was very carefully planned. Mason Challenge shares more about the creative process behind it all.
Personally, the way I took Loose Threads was the ideas that we never sat and actually took time to think about. Often when we find a loose thread on a t-shirt or on our pants, we're like, oh, I'll deal with it later. And then it continues to unravel and build, and it just kind of snowballs. To actually sit in a moment and deal with your loose threads, tie up those loose ends, is something that our generation needs to do a lot better job of. We sat in the bottom of that CCOB till 11, midnight, 1 a.m., so many different times, networking and workshopping what tonight would look like. Every transition, everything that you saw was intentionally thought of, and to be a part of those conversations that really are the little details that create experiences like this, nothing beats that.
TEDx not only inspires GCU students, but also encourages them to tie up loose threads in their lives. Reporting for Lopes Lately, I'm Bridgette Rawlings.
TEDx also marks one of the final big events of the spring semester, which means it's time to start thinking about move out.
All living areas are closing April 28th at noon. In the lobby of your building, you will find bins to donate any unwanted clothes, furniture, and items to Goodwill or the Salvation Army. You can also donate your unopened canned food goods to the St. Mary Food Bank bins.
Book a curbside appointment and start thinking about your move-out plan now. Be sure to visit the Res Life Instagram page at GCU Residence Life for more information on how to ensure you are move-out ready. Thanks for another great year, Lopes. Like you, we are ready to take a break for the summer.
First, we want to say a quick goodbye and good luck to our Lopes Lately seniors. It's hard to imagine this group is moving forward from GCU, but we know God's got great plans for them.
Congratulations to Cecilia Rangel, Gabrielle Gonzalez, Greenlee Clark, Hadley Negebauer, Madeline Murray, Miles McLean, Sophia Vernig, and Teagan Wedige.
Lopes Lately will be back in the fall with all the latest GCU news. In the meantime, make sure you follow us here on YouTube and on Instagram at GCU FBC. I'm Melodi Hankins.
And I'm Olivia Osen.
And this is Lopes Lately.